Okay, so here's the deal. Novritsch magazines for the SSG96 are not the greatest. They hold only 21 BBs, plus they are quite cheap feeling, and for me at least, they had the issue where the magazine end was sticking out and sometimes causing a misfeed. And there's just a much better option on the market right now, in my opinion, and that's the L96 magazines made by Action Army. These are just much higher quality. They hold 40 BBs instead of just 21. So that's almost twice the capacity for the same magazine. On top of that, they also fit in the SSG96 much more nicely and the end doesn't stick out, and they cost basically the same. So they cost around 12 euros depending on where you want to purchase them. Here's a quick side-by-side comparison. So it's actually quite much easier to see the amount of BBs left in the magazine on this one opposed to the black ones. As you can see, it's quite hard to see through the black translucent plastic, whereas on the semi-blue transparent plastic, it's much easier to see the BBs. It's just a bigger contrast. Since these are double the capacity than the Novritsch standard magazines, you will basically end up carrying half of the amount just to get the same amount of BBs. So it's a win-win situation. You can't go wrong with these. These are just a very nice option. By default, these magazines fit very, very tightly in the Novritsch SSG96. So there's three things you can do to make these work very nicely. The easiest one of them is to just replace the mag catch, which is this part right here. This is the one that sits in the gun and makes sure that the magazine is latched in. So this part right here can be replaced by a part made by Action Army, the same company that makes these magazines, and it works perfectly out of the box. So here I have the SSG96 with the Action Army mag catch installed right here, and as you can see, it just fits perfectly. There's no sticking out, it's just in there, it fits great. And if you're wondering, yes, the mag catch also works with the standard Novritsch magazines as well, so there's no issues there. It's just a very nice, easy modification. But if you're not really into buying a separate part, there's actually two things you can very easily do to make these magazines work. You can either sand the very top lip right here, just a tiny bit, or alternatively, you can do the same just for the magazine catch right here. Let me get a good angle here. So what you need to do is sand this top face right here, and whatever the path you choose to go, either taking the mag catch or modifying either the mag catch or the magazine itself, they will all work perfectly fine. And in my opinion, like, considering that these magazines are only 2 euros more expensive than the Novritsch ones, and yes, if you were wondering, the empty mag indicator on these magazines still work with the gun, so that's been tested. So there's no real drawbacks here. These are just, in my opinion, better option on the market. So these magazines are widely available in different airsoft retailers, but we also carry them in TRIDOS.DESIGN. There's going to be a link down in the description. So we carry both these and the mag catches, so you can easily make this modification to your SSG96 and just run, in my opinion, much better magazines. And we also make some other accessories for the SSG96. Overall, that's it. Just get these magazines over these and thank me later. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this quick video, and I'll see you in the next one.